Gmodism Total Nerdery channel. Today we'll do a little unboxing. I have namely bought a new keyboard, which is this one, a CORSAIR K70 RGB MK.2 silent. I just got it home yesterday and it's basically time to open it up. And I really needed a keyboard. So I tried to buy the keyboard that works best for me in terms of I wanted to get a quality keyboard. I hope this is a quality keyboard. I haven't tried it yet, so I couldn't tell. But I hope it's one of those. And basically, the keyboard I have is not very good. Let me show it to you just now. Now this is the current keyboard I have. It's the main problem with it is that it's not even mine. A kind friend of mine lent it to me a while back, and you know, it's a Logitech 106 G105. I mean, it's okay. It's just that I had for a while wanted to try the mechanical keyboards, and this keyboard, which is a rubber dome keyboard, is not only a rubber dome keyboard but tremendously loud. I mean, listen to this. Like that. It's also very old, so I thought it's time to make an upgrade. Because I wanted to have a keyboard that's a little bit more silent, I of course wanted to pick up a silent switch. And from what I've read, it seemed that the MX silent switches would be decent, so that's what we tried basically. Let's go unboxing and go for some first impression review look thing. Alright, let's go. Let's hope them airplanes won't disturb us too much. Look shiny. You can see my face in there somehow. Anyways, right. So it's a regular carton. I don't know how you pronounce it. It's kartong in Swedish. I assume it's French word or something. No idea. Anyways, I'm just guessing. This is those little stickers here. These are really hard. Fast speed. There we go. Fantastic. Ooh. Nice. Here we have it. The keyboard. And we have the one and only layout, which is the Nordic layout. The one and only for me, because otherwise I can't write in Swedish, which would be a catastrophe. Alright, there we go. Nice, it's heavy and nice. Pretty long cable. Just gonna place the keyboard here, and we're just going to take a little look at the rest of the box. There's the airplane we talked about. User manual and the warranty guide. I think it's is it 2 years or more? It should say somewhere. Anyways, it might be different from different dealers anyways. I don't know. Alright. Oh, look here. Here we have some keys that are some exchangeable keys if you want, I don't know, texturized keys for the most used keys basically. VSAD, or if you play MOBA game, VRDFEQ. So you get both setups. I don't know, if you use the W key so much that it tears off, you have an extra one. You have two extras. That's cool. Well, this is the box, and more than here we have to put your the logo for your hands, you know. Cool. Now for the real deal, the keyboard. Let us focus properly. Interesting. And we have some cables sticking out through the plastic here, so we're just gonna tear it out here. And well, looks like a pretty sturdy keyboard. We have hard plastic here. We have little feet you can pop out and in. They feel pretty sturdy too. I don't think they will break. It does echo a little bit. I think it's actually less silent than I thought it would be. Especially the space key. I mean, it's much less silent. I mean, it's very much more silent than my current keyboard. But it's probably close to a normal rubber dome. And of course, these keys, you don't have to press them down completely because they're mechanical. You just need to tap them a little bit. So I guess you can be much more silent than you normally would be. Well, it will be interesting to try it out. We have the media keys, and we have just like that. We have some other keys here. Lock the computer. I don't know what that does. And light, maybe it's the keyboards or Windows, no idea. Well, anyways, it looks very sturdy. We have the RGB things sticking out here. We have the cable, which is braided, and apparently it occupies 2 USB exits. I don't know if that's normal, but it does. Interesting. Very thick cable, like very thick cable. Other than that, it's a full-size keyboard, but mechanical. And here we have the little thing you can put your hands on here. So if we snap it in there, yeah, this is pretty comfortable. You can rest your thumb there, so we can just write. You can really hear the I mean, this is an aluminum plate here. It makes it feel very quality, like a premium feel to it, you could say. And this volume switch here also has a very metal-y premium feel. However, I think the metal kind of makes it makes the whole thing echo. So unfortunately I don't have a red MX red switch here, so I can't compare the loudness between them. They are completely linear, and these are also completely linear, but they are silenced. Yes, they are a silenced variant. I don't have in my head exactly what they did to make them more silent, but what I understand when you bottom out the key, it's like two surfaces don't like slap together, so it's you remove that noise. There is no click, of course, which is not in the MX Red either, and I think, not sure, shouldn't say if I'm not sure, but I think they have a slightly heavier spring in them than the Red. But anyways, look that up, don't take my word for it because I'm not sure. Anyhow, space is certainly not very silent. Enter also has a pretty big echo in it. Like the larger keys sound like normal keys, but the regular small keys, they're pretty silent. But anyways, I mean, I'm used to my rubber dome, so I bottom out. And I don't need to do this with this keyboard. So I could just write something pretty, like, soundlessly like. Well, in any case, that is the unboxing of the keyboard. So yeah, I mean, you have to decide for yourself if you think the silence, if the silent switch is something for you. You heard the sound. I can't do a direct comparison. It's more loud than I thought, but it's still much more silent than my current very aged rubber dome keyboard. So it's not loud in no sense. Mechanical keyboards are generally more loud, but I guess this is more silent than many rubber dome keyboards, except it has this little metally echo thing going on. But I need a mechanical keyboard, and I think this is probably the best keyboard for my part, because mechanical keyboards aren't silent, but I want the most silent one, because I don't want too much keyboard sound picking up in my microphone. I have a lot of friends now that complain. Like Sauerkraut is like, what are you doing? Are you smashing your keyboard? I just write something on that one, it sounds so much. Almost as much as these airplanes that has accompanied us today. Very nice. But anyways, it looks pretty quality, and well, it's not very cheap, this keyboard. I got it off like 40% discount or something, so I didn't have to pay so much. But you know, I hope it will serve me well, and you will certainly see, because this is the keyboard we'll use for hopefully many years from now in the future. And when I've used it at least a few months, I might make a more proper review of it, because I haven't tried it yet, you know, in game. Yeah. Also, the plastic on the keys, it's pretty dense. It almost has a slight metally feel, the plastic on these keys, because they're so dense. They're kind of cold, they're heavy, so that's pretty cool. The keyboard feels pretty good to write on, if you wonder that. Now this is the Nordic layout, so it's a little bit different. It's a proper layout, you see. The enter key is not timing, which is fantastic. Anyways, I'm sure you're more used to if you use another standard, but I have to have this. Anyways, to wrap this little unboxing up, hope you enjoyed it. Hope it was useful if you're considering to look at buying a keyboard with MX Silent. This is how silent they are, kind of. And well, in any case, I'll see you in future videos. We will be using this keyboard to hopefully game a lot. See you next time. This is Gmodism, signing out.